Christians, the flesh eaters. Well, hello, my friends. John 6:53. Jesus said to them, "Very truly I tell you, unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, you have no life in you." And highly suspect statement. Very much a highly suspect statement. And the reason I say it's suspect is because translated, manipulated, all those things I always talk about, but Jeshua's whole thing was that he came to understand something, and that he was showing us by example what he came to understand about all of us. And if you take this statement, "Very truly I tell you, unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, you have no life in you." What he's actually saying in this is, unless you become like me, unless you take on my suit, take on my blood, live the life that I'm living, be the example like I am being for you, then you're not really experiencing the oneness with God, the connection to life, true life. You're still walking in that valley of the shadow of death instead of living your life fully, living your life as a creator of your experience, living the life in a space where you are truly your authentic self. Because until you step into the idea that you are one with God and you are connected to God, and do the things that Jeshua did, then you are truly not living your life. Right? You must do what he did. Drink his flesh, eat his flesh, drink his blood, be just like him, right? He wasn't saying deify him. What he was saying was, look, I found this cool thing about all of us, and if you do what I'm doing, then you will have this experience. The concept of eating his flesh, drinking his blood, the interesting thing is that he used that same sort of metaphor when he talked about eating and drinking, but he says, "Think of me when you eat and drink," and that is a thing that says basically keep it in mind, the example. Keep in mind that you can do this. So keep in mind that you're divine, and every time you actually eat, which is something you do every day, think of your divinity. Think of who you are. Think of your connection to God. Think, of Him who gave you an example of it. That it's not that He was higher or better than us. He just was more awakened to who we all are. And these statements, so taken out of context, are so misinterpreted and so misguided and so manipulated and so used. They're very much used right now to put people in fear that they have to take him as a savior or they're going to burn in hell. But none of that is true. He was a man who was just trying to show you your divinity, just trying to show you exactly how powerful you truly are. And when you step into that role and you start to live that life like he lived his life, then you will find the life you've always desired. Live loving, love living, and go out into the world and express love into the world just like he did. Exhale and feel that feeling. And notice when you do that around people, how they turn and notice you. Because you're emitting the love. And so, which... When you do that, you are actually being like Jeshua. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. The John of New channel is solely funded by your generous donations and purchases of private readings and merchandise. To help out, go to johnofnew.com or use the donation link in the description below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.